Love Island Villa. Put your hands in the air to see this villa.
Some of these talents are only talents that a parent would love. Really, they're only talents a parent would love. Some of them I was cringing, but anyway, it is what it is. Hey there, thanks for stopping by. It's your girl Valerie. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a like in the comments, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell for when I upload new videos. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Love Island, Season 9, Episode 50. The villa is becoming messy even after Olivia left, because Ron is encouraged by Lana to sort of confront the people in the villa that were talking behind his back. And I still don't get why they're so upset and they're bringing everybody else into this mess. If anything, this should all be targeted at the 4 people that Ron spoke to. Everybody else's opinion doesn't matter because they are relying on secondhand information. And if they bring that information back to Ron, as I said in my previous review, then that's them gossiping, because it's better Ron confronts Sammy. So he confronts Sammy and Sammy says, you know, people have formed their own opinion based on the comment that you made. And I told them the comment that you made. And so people have started to sort of wonder whether you're game playing, and I'm not prepared to clean that mess. And it's like, the two of you, Ron and you, maybe should tell everybody should try and clear this mess, in the sense that you should go with Ron to the people that you told and tell Ron in front of the people what you said. And then if Ron deems it to be true, then he needs to sort of try and address that and explain himself. The fact that he said, I know he didn't specifically say that he was playing the game, but he sort of mapped out a gameplay, and people came to their own assumptions, and now he's upset because people have made assumptions because of his gameplay. But this is who he's been. He was messy at the start, and then suddenly after Kasamo, he became quiet and he became this great guy and asked Lana to be his girlfriend. So I can understand why everybody else has that opinion. Everybody's talking about it. Lana is talking to Sanam. Kai is also upset because he feels, you know, this isn't right. Lana is saying Ron has been there for everybody, and yet everybody's forming opinions. And it's like, what did you expect everybody else to say? Did you want them all, as soon as Sammy ran to him and say, this is what has been said? After the way you dealt with Rosie, I don't think anybody wanted to be involved in that mess, because Ron made a comment and then declined in front of Rosie that he didn't say that, the same way he sort of declined some of his comments to Sammy. So I don't get why they're all upset. I think he should have addressed it with everybody the same way, and they should stop making it seem as people are always going to make assumptions of everything. Just like people had assumptions when Tanya brought back Martin, but they didn't vocalize their assumptions. This is the difference. And so I don't get why Lana's upset. She talks to to Tanya about it, and Ron is talking to Kai because they're very close, and it's just like, this is all a mess. So it's still very tense. I really don't get the beef, and I don't get why people are saying, oh, people are picking on Ron. Ron did say a couple of things. People need to go back and watch the episode and see exactly what he said. This is why he's in trouble. It's not like people are just pulling things out of the air. When you say something, you have to understand that people are going to have their own interpretation of whatever you said. And so when he goes to bed with Lana, Lana is still crying. She's very upset. She feels like people are picking on Ron. I don't think people are picking on Ron. I think people are just spreading rumors, just as has been going on since everyone entered the villa. In the morning, they have a debriefing, and Lana's crying that she feels like nobody was there to support her. And it's like, what are they supporting you about? The fact that your guy said something, or what is the support for? You were not supportive of Rosie. This is what I don't get, the double standard. She left Rosie hanging and stuck by Ron, and now suddenly tables have turned. She expects everybody to stick by her. It doesn't work that way. Rosie had to go up to her and speak to her. If she had a problem, she should have pulled Sammy aside and spoken to her, because Sammy's the one who was spreading the gossip around the villa. The boys, I like the fact that Shaq said, you have to understand that not everybody's going to like you the same. Everybody's going to have a different opinion about you. Just as Ron feels some type of way about the Three Musketeers, he has to understand that people feel a certain type of way about him and Kai always being together. And it's okay to do that. The difference is there's people like Will and people like Shaq who sort of are able to sort of maneuver between the two groups. So they're able to go and be with Kai and Ron, and they can also go with the Three Musketeers, and they don't feel out of place. And so he has to understand that when there's a group of you, not every single person is going to like you. And the girls then decide to make breakfast because they want to try and cheer up Lana. It's like, okay. I think the girls' breakfast was sweet. It was nice of them just to sit in a neutral environment and just make each other feel good. And then Sammy sat and had a conversation with Tom. And personally, I don't get what she's saying because she's saying that if people have their opinions, then they need to voice their opinions. And it's like, make it make sense. Because when Shaq voiced his opinion about Ron and Lana, people started gossiping behind his back, and Ron was upset about that because Shaq said, people could think Ron made Lana his girlfriend just because she's liked, and everybody turned on him because of that. And yet suddenly, because this has happened, Sammy's now saying, oh, everybody should stand up and voice their opinion. Make it make sense. Do you want people to voice their opinion, or do you want people to mind their own business? Make a choice. Tom then receives a message to say that there will be a talent show, so we'll see who's got talent. Oh my god, the talent show starts. I loved Shaq. He did his magic mic moment, and Jess's eyes nearly fell out of her head. The girls were excited. You could tell they were excited, especially when he got Tanya to sit on the chair and he was grinding on her. Some of them, I think, wished, oh god, I wish that was me. But it was interesting. Lana's magic trick was sweet. I don't know why Shaq had to say, no, you made a mistake. I think I think maybe some of the other people might have just said yes just to make her happy, but Shaq was too honest as usual. So that was sad. But at least she tried. It was a good trick. Tanya was sweet. She's actually a good dancer, although they didn't show us the bottom half. They just kept showing us the top half. We wanted to see the whole, body move. But anyway, Kai did a drawing. It was okay. I think Kai should have done an experiment of some sort because he's a science teacher. He should have done something related to his work. I think that would have been great. Jesse and Rosie were singing and dancing. They were the Pussycat Dolls, and it was okay. It was okay, I guess. I thought Sammy's tap dancing was great, but I think so far Shaq is the best for me, in my opinion. I think Ron's Rubik's Cube trick was quite good, but Casey, at least he was better than India last year. I know it was terrible. Oh my god, Ron's face looked like it was about to explode. Tom looked like he was about to pee himself. Kai didn't know whether to be embarrassed or whatever. And I like the fact that Tanya and Shaq were the only ones that were cheering him on when everyone else was laughing and unable to control themselves. Oh my god, some of these talents are only talents a mother could love. Sanam's poem and Crying on Demand, I think she relied more on the tears, on the rain for the tears. And then Will, oh my god, his rap was terrible. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. It was sweet. I liked Will's rap. His rapping was terrible, but I like the fact that he made fun of everything that people have been saying in the villa, and people took it lightheartedly. Lana, not too sure. I think she didn't know whether to be happy or not. But Shaq was okay with the comments about Martin. Tanya was okay with how being told off for how she treated, Shaq. And so it was nice to see people find the humor in everything that's been going on in the villa, especially given the fact that there's been this issue about Ron playing games. I'm sorry. Tom was terrible. His singing was terrible. Oh my god. If I were to rank it, I think the best was Shaq, followed by Sammy, and then Tanya. Everybody else, if we're going for the funny bit, maybe Will, but the rest, oh god, was just terrible. Just terrible. I think overall having the Islanders sort of have this show was good because it got them to sort of relax and sort of get over all the drama that has been going on in the villa. And so it was nice to see them just relax and enjoy the night and just, take everything on the chin and not be offended by what anybody else said. And then apparently there's going to be a voting. I really don't know who should go home though. I think they should just keep them as they are because they seem to be getting along. Yes, there is occasional drama, which is going to happen when people live together, but I don't think they should really be eliminating anyone. But anyway, it is what it is. Thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye everyone.